It says Big Lots, but they ain't no Big Lots there. Right next to the Ridley's. This little, still saying Big Lots. This little shopping plaza, I think that was a Rite Aid or some kind of pharmacy. And then it went away. I think the Rite Aid, yeah, that's right, it was a Rite Aid. All the Rite Aids left Pocatello Chubbuck area. Walgreens took over, except for this spot, and then it sat vacant for a few years, and then Big Lots moved in. And this Ridley's was the original Pocatello Winco, and the Wincos did so well. They knew for years they needed to expand, but this spot was too small. So they moved down this hill. You go down there. They moved into the old Fred Meyer building. A lot of people don't know that Winco building down there, which is a whole new build. They tore down the old Fred Meyer building and moved in. And anyway, and then this Ridley's, which is also an Idaho employee-owned grocery store, moved in there. But this Big Lots, okay, when it moved in, the local news and everything was like, oh, we got to get in the Big Lots. Oh, everybody's gonna love shopping there. So I went in there, and the prices in that Big Lots were higher than the same items in the Chubbuck Walmart or in the Pocatello Fred Meyer. And I was like, what? Who wants to shop at Big Lots when they're more expensive? Then I realized, I did a little research, and so the Big Lots, Pocatello, Chubbuck is a rural area. And believe it or not, folks, prices are still cheaper in the rural areas than in the metro areas. And Big Lots originated in the big metro areas where prices are way more expensive, crazy expensive. Especially now when you go past the east of the Mississippi, and prices, what the hell's going on? Food prices. I've seen people posting like milk prices and egg prices, $10 for a gallon of milk and $10 for a dozen eggs. That's crazy. So this Big Lots moved here several years ago, but they brought their big metro sexual pricing, thinking people would. I think that's the problem with the Big Lots. They expanded into rural areas where prices were at the regular retail stores were already cheaper than their prices. Anyway, about that milk and eggs. So the Winco that's down the hill, I just bought eggs and milk there. I bought 18 large eggs for $6 and a gallon of milk for like $3.50 or something. Anyway, yeah, inflation ain't real bad here compared to yeah. Even my kids that live in Boise, which is the only metro area in Idaho, they complain about the prices there, and when they rarely come here and they go shopping here, they're amazed at how cheaper things are. Anyway, yeah, it's cold, it's below freezing, the wind is blowing, and I'm not wearing my gloves. A lot of empty spaces around here, and local exalted leaders for more than 20 years now. Our economy economy's booming. Bull crap. Anyway, I better go before I get on a tirade. So I got here late. They're already packing up. Pocatello Motorsports Complex. We are trying to get, the car community is trying to get this going. There actually used to be a drag racing location in the area, but most of the car venues that used to be here in the 90s are not, anyway. Yep, this was Big Lots. But before the Big Lots, I think it was a Rite Aid pharmacy. Anyway, par for the course for the local economy, not just the national economy. This little farmer's market, indoor farmer's market is, locals are doing their best to try to keep the local economy going, because the exalted elected officials, they ain't doing, cornholing elected officials. They're the ones who caused the economic downturn, not just nationally, but here locally as well. So this is just one of the many attempts by locals since for the last couple of years to try to get their economy going, especially since the stupid pandemic. Smells good. Too bad I'm not hungry. Look at that, it still says Big Lots over there. They've been out of here since December.